All right, folks, we made it. Last district game of the season. It's a face-off of the current second and third seed of District 3. Your Omega Leafbirds are number 2 currently, and the Mets are number 3. We should find out at some point on Sunday what the exact seeding is and when times are. Let's buckle up. We're going to drop the puck here just a little bit, see if we can get the dub. All right, here we go. We're down Tasha tonight, so Mia's out center, Clara on left, Lex on right. And then we have Lauren and Addie R at D. Here comes Lauren into the Mets zone. Poked away by the Mets, kept in by Mia. Mets struggling to clear the zone, slips off Mia's stick and out of the zone. We finally get clean and onside. Lauren takes it into the zone. Long shot. Pad save. Corralled by Clara. Into the high slot. Shot by Lauren. Deflected. Goes high over the net. Clara picks up the puck along the boards. Looking for Lauren. Lauren with a one-time clapper. Juicy rebound. Lex can't quite get there. Addie R steps up. Clara loosens up everything. They'll reset here. Lauren to Lex. Puck goes deep into the Met zone. Greta and Mia chasing. Maddie grabs it at the blue line, skates forward. Addie G steps up, sends it into the corner. Maddie will wheel it around. Here come the Mets up the boards. Intercepted by Dagny. Kept in by Addie G. Dagny chases. Nice hustle on Dagny's part. Ends up on Maddie's stick, swept away by the Mets and out of the zone. Cora will pick it up in neutral. Skates through neutral, catches the Mets on a change. Drops it back for Dagny. Greta takes it. Intercepted by the Mets. Immediately turned over by the Mets to Addie G, who finds Maddie in the far corner. And the Mets finally clear the zone. And we're off to the races. Mets come into the Leafbird zone. Look for a centering pass. Nobody there. Deflected by Maddie. Greta can't quite get there. Minneapolis takes it low. Dagny picks it off and puts it into the corner. Addie G's over there. Cora picks it up behind her net. Dagny takes it off of Maddie's skate. Right to the Mets. Mets take it to the top of the circle. Dump it for our corner. Addie G pokes it to Greta. Greta tries to clear, doesn't get it out of the zone. Finally clears the zone. Let's pick it up at neutral and dump it. Cora picks it up, change for the Leafbirds. Cora up the boards to Mia. Offsides, Omega. 11:55 left in the first. 0-0. Mia in on the draw, controlled by Lauren. Nice hustle by Mia. Claire's there to help. Mets end up with it. Maria chases. Mets will dump it off the boards and ice the puck. Maria will step in for the draw. She's got Clara and Maria with her. Then we got Addie R and Lauren O at D. Lauren with a clapper, another pad save. Juicy rebound. Back to Lauren. Lauren off the near side boards. Nice job by Clara to slow her down. Mia can't quite hold the zone. Nice try. Ends up with Addie R. Addie R will send it into the zone. Maria chases. Mets will pick it up. Skate around behind their net and out of their zone. Through neutral. Nice job by Clara to interrupt her. She came into the zone. Here comes Lauren. A head full of steam through neutral. It's got one to beat. Lauren gets a shot off. Nice save by the Mets goalie. Kind of slipped off her blade there right at the last minute. I have a feeling she'll see plenty of those tonight. All right, Dagny's in at center. In for the draw. Dagny wins the draw, controlled by Lex. Back to Cora. Intercepted by the Mets. Kicked forward through neutral. Here come the Mets. 2-on-1. Nice pass. Great save by Allie. Great defensive effort. And the Mets score. 1-0 Mets. A little bit of chaos in front of our net. We'll be fine. That's the first chance they've had all night. All right, 10:29 left in the first. Leafbirds down 1-0 to the Mets. Mets will control the draw. Through neutral, Lauren picks up the puck in her zone. Lex picks it up too. Skates it forward, dumps it in. Paddled away into the corner. Through Greta, Addie G picks it up. Nice job holding the zone by Cora. Gets it up to Lex. Lex in the corner. Centers to Mia. Mia fans on the shot. Right to Addie G. Addie G with a nice shot. Glove. All right, Mia in for the draw. Mia wins the draw. Mets control. Mia picks it back up. Chase behind the Mets net. Looking for a centering pass. Maddie's there. Can't quite get her stick on it, but she's battling. Tying up 2. Penalty coming up on the Mets. So Mets will get 2 in the box for a hook. Leaf Birds will be on a power play for the next 2 minutes. We got Clara, Mia, Maddie, Lauren, and Addie R. Draw controlled by Clara. Comes behind the Mets net. Got a couple sitting out front. Nice job by Clara. Control the puck. Looking for Lauren. Intercepted by the Mets and cleared. That'll go all the way down. That should be icing. 1:38 left in the power play. We're Dagny in for the draw, controlled by the Mets. Dagny will win it in the corner. Gardner will step in to help. Gets back to Addie R. Addie R takes a shot. Mets look to clear the zone. Picked up by Addie R. She comes into the zone, gets to the middle of the ice. Nice job. Looking for that move. Gets taken down. Greta will take a shot. Goes wide left. Maria chases on the far side. Looking to get it back to Lauren. Lauren will take a long shot. That'll go into the far corner. Greta will chase that, and the Mets are able to tip it out of the zone. All right, that'll be icing. 54 seconds left on the power play. Mia in for the draw. Draw's controlled by the Mets and iced again. Actually, that'll be on net, so it'll be paddled away by Allie. Cora will pick it up. 44 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Cora through neutral. Gets into the Mets zone. Slips off her blade to Mia. Mia flip pass back to Lex. Lex with a one-timer off the stick of the defender. Here come the Mets through neutral and dump it deep. Nice job by the Mets on this penalty kill. Here comes Mia. Into the zone clean. Mia comes behind the Mets net. Mets will control the puck. 7 seconds left on the power play. Here come the Mets with some numbers. Nice back check by Mia. Clara will pick up the puck at the red line. Come through neutral and into the Mets zone. Immediately met by 3. She's able to get it into the corner, and the Mets try to clear the zone. Addie G slaps it back in. A couple deflections later. And that'll be offsides. All right, Dagny at center. Mets are able to clear the zone. We come back in. Maddie chases. Mets are able to get it out. Addie R steps up. Mets come in strong into the zone. Lauren picks up the puck, gets her on one, goes off the skate of the second one, and the Mets are not able to keep the zone. I don't know how that was still onside, but the ref's got a better view than me. We're Addie R up to Greta, off of Greta's blade, not out of the zone yet. Greta's able to clear the zone. Dagny fights in neutral, gets around a couple. Mets come in with a shot. Nice glove save by Allie. 6:02 left in the first. Mets 1, Leafbirds 0. Draw controlled by Lauren. 5.5 left in the first. Draw controlled by the Mets. Up the near side boards. Looking to get out of the zone. Addie G keeps it in. Gets it to Mia. Mia comes into the slot. Maria's there too. Neither of them can quite get a shot off. Mia wins it back. Still bouncing around in front of the net. Mets will pick it up. Come through neutral. Nice job by Cora. Nice hustle by Mia. Long shot. Pad save. Cora fights in the far corner. Comes behind her net. Wheels it around the boards. Comes up to Maria. Maria's able to clear the zone. Ooh, here we go. Here comes Clara. One-on-one. Gets around her. Here she comes. Oh, goal! Beautiful goal by Clara. Ties it up at 1. Draw pops out. Will be controlled by the Mets. Mets get it into the Omega zone. Lauren chases in the near side corner. Comes behind the net, loses her defender, and skates it right through the middle. Here comes Lauren. She's got Greta and Lex with her. Lauren takes a long shot. Goes high and right. Greta chases it into the near side corner. The Mets are able to get it past everybody. Here they come in on the near side boards through neutral. And dumped out of the zone by Lauren. Mets will dump it into the zone. Lauren will pick it back up. Kind of reset here for a second. Looks for a long pass to Lex. Lex off the boards and out of the zone. Greta comes across to try to help. Here comes Lauren. Beautiful shot. Nice save. Sorry, I was distracted. Was hoping Greta could get on sides. She did. All right. Dagny in on the draw. Nice job. Gained some space. Gets past Cora. Here come the Mets on a break. They're in the far side corner. Look for the centering pass. Stopped by Allie. Comes behind the net. Here comes Cora up the near side. Loses her defender. Nice pass over to Maddie. Here comes Maddie through neutral. Looking for Clara. Clara will get it into the Mets zone. Intercepted by the Mets and pushed out to neutral. Addie G over to Cora. Cora off against the boards, and the Mets off against the boards again. Here comes Cora. Gets around her. Comes into the zone. Nice pass over to Addie G. Addie G with the shot off of Clara. One back by Cora. Got Clara and Mia on the near side. Gets back to Addie G. Addie G chooses to dump it deep. Maddie chases in the far corner. Nice job by Maddie. Nice pass. Shot and a save. Pass goes back to Cora. Cora takes a long shot. Glove save. 2:31 left in the first. Still 1-1. All right, we got Mia in for the draw. Draw is bounced around, finally controlled by the Mets. So take it behind their net. Greta's there, makes her change direction. Here comes Mia. And Maria ends up with Mia. Mia comes along the near side boards and dumps it forward. Greta chases. Mets will put it back to the boards and try to get around a few. And they'll come out of the zone. It's a 2-on-2 coming through neutral. Now it's a 3-on-2. Long shot, rebound, and Addie R cleans it up. Nice job, Addie R. Comes to Greta along the near side, tries to get it out of the zone. Doesn't. Lauren will pick up the shot that went way wide right, and send it up the boards. All right, the Mets dump it and go for a change. Lauren picks it up in the near side corner. 1:38 left in the first period. Greta tries to clear the zone, stopped by the Mets. Wild shot goes way wide to the left. Nice job by Lauren. Picks up the puck on the far side boards. It comes through. Looking for Greta. Greta gets a piece, and the Mets control it neutral. Puck must have went up and out into the bench. Dagny in for the draw. Off the ref. And controlled by the Mets. Sent long, icing is waved. Nice job by Dagny. Picks it up on the far side boards. Clara has it. Clara looks for a pass, finds Cora. Clara on the far side boards, able to maintain control. Nice pass to Dagny and to Addie G. Addie G with the shot, paddled away. Lux will send it along the boards. Mets try to clear the zone, can't. Dagny picks it up, passes it to Cora. Cora weaves through into the circle, looking for the shot, blocked. Another follow-up shot, blocked again. Off of Dagny's skates, puck's just sitting there. Leafbirds are able to maintain the zone. 25 seconds left in the first. Clara picks it up along the boards. In the corner, looks for the centering pass, is able to get it to Dagny. Dagny tries to turn, is met by two Mets. Dagny picks it back up in the slot. And the Mets will dump it. That should do it for the period. All right. End of the first, 1-1. All right, puck's about to drop for the second period. Now we have Mia, Maddie, Greta, Addie R, and Lauren. Start the second. Mia controls the draw back to Lauren. Lauren will take it up and around and into the Mets zone. Here comes Lauren. She's got a nice look. Goal! Oh, I thought that was in. It went off the outside of the net. Lou picks it up. Shot blocked by Greta in front of the net. Mets try to wheel it around the boards. Ends up with Lauren again. Lauren will send it forward to Maddie. Maddie looking for Lauren, and the Mets are able to clear the zone. Addie R will pick it back up. Look for the long pass back into the zone. That will be icing. No, it's waved. And then the Mets will do it, and they'll wave it as well. I guess even Steven, huh? Here comes Lauren, almost blows the tires, able to hang on. Gets it off the near side boards and out of the zone. Ooh, and it squirts past. Here come the Mets. Pace of the game's picking up a bit. All right, Lauren will pick it up in the near side corner, slap it off the glass, out of the zone. Comes through neutral. Clara gets possession of the puck and dumps it into the zone. Here come the Mets. Looking for a nice pass. Mia's able to intercept it. Kick forward. And Mets control just inside of their zone. Take it through neutral. Comes to Mia, who will send it off to the near side boards and into the Mets zone. Puck goes past everybody. Here come the Mets. Addie G says thank you. Here comes Clara through neutral. Nice defensive play by the Mets. Clara picks it back up. Looking for a pass. Can't find one. Mets will control it and get it out of the zone. Here comes Cora at neutral. Intercepted by the Mets. Here come the Mets into the Leafbird zone. Cora chases into the near side corner. Nice centering pass. Nice job by Allie to get her paddle out there and slap it away. Maria chases. Mets send it behind the net. Addie G fans on the clearance. Back to Cora. Cora off the boards looking for Maria. Oh, and it squirts free. Here comes Mia. Just misses it. That'll be offsides. No. Job by Claire to hold it up. Mets trying to clear on this near side board. Ends up with Lex. Lex in the high slot. Takes a shot off the shin. Back along the boards to Addie G. Addie G back down the boards looking for Lex. Dagny will pick it up in the near side corner. Here come the Mets. Get past Addie G. We got a 2-on-1 now. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by Allie. Dagny picks up the puck. Gets through three. Nice job by Dagny. Finally intercepted by the Mets. Man, this is a real ping-pong kind of period here. Wow. Kind of rough. All right, off the boards. Addie R will pick it up. Finds Lex in neutral. Lex into the high slot. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Greta overskates the puck. Addie R gets her twig on it. Back to Greta. Greta tries to chip it forward off her blade, and the Mets will clear into Lauren's skates. Uh-oh, here come the Mets. All right, they dump it deep. We got a knuckle puck. Allie saves at 10:45 left in the second. Need to get some sense of order going on here, man. This is chaos. Draws controlled by the Mets. Shot. Gloved by Allie. There, me in for the draw. Mets will control the draw. Ooh, they'll come in on net. Wow, I don't know why they didn't shoot that. It's a tale of two teams that don't want to shoot tonight. Leafbirds get it, try to clear the zone. Finally out of the zone, but the Mets will bring it right back in, take a shot, glove, and throws it. There's Mia in for the draw. Draw controlled by the Leafbirds. Addie G comes behind the net, off the boards, looking for Maddie. Maddie gets a nice cross-ice pass over to Clara. Ooh, that'll be a trip. Here come the Mets. And interrupted by Omega. Addie G will take two for a trip. was a little unfortunate, no biggie. All right, it's penalty kill time for your Leaf Birds here. 9:49 left in the second. Mia will get the draw. Addie R controls the puck. Mia off the boards through neutral. Everybody kind of takes their foot off the gas on the kill here. Here come the Mets. Nice job by Clara. Force the offsides from the Mets. Got Mia in for the draw. She's got Lauren and Addie R and Claire out there with her. Controlled by Omega. Here comes Lauren through our zone. Tries to get up the boards, intercepted by the Mets. Nice job by Clara to slow it down. Addie R looks for Mia. Mets intercept. Trying to come into the zone. Addie R does a nice job to slow her down. Here come the Mets. They'll dump one deep. Lauren will chase in the far corner, pick it up, escape behind her net, and get it out of our zone. Mets with some passing in neutral. Claire chases. Addie R's there too. Mets try to slap it into the zone. Do successfully get it in there. Ends up with Lauren. Lauren finds Mia. Here comes Mia through neutral. Into the Mets zone. Mia will take it behind the net, loses the handle, throws it back around along the boards. Cora chases, and the Mets dump it right back to Lauren. Lauren rockets one down the near side boards, hits the ref, just missed the money shot there. Offsides. Ref took it right in the inner thigh. All right, Dagny will step up for the draw. We got Dagny, Cora, and Greta, along with Lex, out on the ice right now. 28 seconds left in the penalty kill. Here come the Mets. Lex gets her stick on the puck, tries to get it out of the zone. Can't. Greta tries to clear it too. Still can't. Third time. Here come the Mets. Blocked by Greta. Cora battles in the far side corner. Leaf Birds are at full strength. Lex comes out of the corner and out of the zone. Mets will dump it. Greta chases. Cora grabs the puck. Turns around. 7.5 left in the second. Cora around the boards to Lex. Lex chips it up the boards. Mets take it. Ooh, great job by Addie G. All right, and she clears into neutral. Dagny, slap it sideways. Greta will pick it up and get it out of the zone. Nice job by Lex. Lex wins it at neutral, dumps it deep into the Mets zone. Up the near side boards. Mia's there. Is able to slow him down. Ends up with Addie G in the high slot. She can't quite get the handle on it. It was at her feet. All right, Lex over to Lauren. Off of Lauren's skate. Mets pick it up, bring it into the Leaf Bird zone. They'll take a shot. Frozen by Allison. 6.5 left in the second. All right, Mia on the draw. Controlled by the Leaf Birds. Lauren takes it behind her net. Wheels it around the boards. Mia steps up and it clears the zone. Icing's waved. Addie R gets the puck, puts it deep in the Met zone. Mets try to clear along the boards. Mia picks it up, takes a shot, wide left. Claire chases to the far side boards. Addie R steps up, sends it behind the Mets net. Maddie working hard, puts her shoulder down. Girl loses her balance. Some calling for a penalty. I just think that's physical. Fine. Ooh, nice snag by Addie R. At the blue line, centering pass. Maddie can't quite get there. Maddie finds Lauren back at the blue line. Lauren lines it up, skates into the circle, takes a shot. Glove save. 5:29 left in the second. All right, so it's Mia, Cora, Greta, Maria. Dagny? Let's see here. Another one short. So we got Cora at center, Maria at right, Greta at left, Addie G at left D, and Dagny at right D. Here come the Mets, try to get out of the zone. Addie G steps up. Mets try to get it out of the zone. Greta blocks. Addie G picks it up and dumps it into the Mets zone. Cora picks it up. Nice defensive play by the Mets to interrupt it. Greta's able to get her stick on it. And here come the Mets. Come through neutral. Addie G doing a good job. Gets her into the corner. And they'll take it behind her net. Shot goes through the crease, but wide right. Maria on the near side boards. Mets will pick it up. Glove save. Be a wholesale change for Omega here. All right, Addie R will control it off the draw, skate it out of the zone, looking for Maddie. Off of Maddie's blade, Lex is chasing on the near side here, comes through the circle, looks for the centering pass for Mia. Mia, another centering pass. Doesn't quite make it to Lex. The Mets will intercept and come into neutral. Job by Mia. Maddie chases. Addie R picks it up. Dumps it low. Gets to Lex. Lex will chip it forward and the Mets will clear. Go, Addie. Skate, 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 skate. Here comes Addie R. Shot deflected over the net. Maddie tries to control in the near side corner. It's tied up by a defender. Mets will try to reset here, but Mia's hustling, slowing him down. Addie R corrals it at the blue line, comes in, centering pass to Mia. Mia didn't see it. Shot on goal. Here comes Addie R. Another shot off the shin. 3 minutes left in the second. Addie R is able to hold the zone. Nice job. Off of Maria's skate, and the Mets will clear. All right, Lauren will pick it up in her zone. Round a couple. Out of our zone into neutral. Comes into the Mets zone. Gets past both. Takes a shot. Frozen by the Mets goalie. 2:40 left in the second. Still 1-1. Clara in for the drop. Nobody really controlled that. That was more of a pass from the ref from a weird drop. Comes a couple shots by Addie G, deflected in front of the net. Ends up with Maria. Maria takes a nice shot. Mets are able to save that one. All right, Clara in for the draw again. Controlled by OMGHA. Addie G takes a shot, wide left. Cora picks it up in the corner. Now Clara in the corner. Skated behind the Mets net, looking for somebody out front. Can't find anybody. Nice skating by Clara. Mets end up poking it away. Maria battles. Cora chases. Dagny holds at the blue line. Dumps it low. Addie G picks it up along the board. Oh, go to the net. Go to the net. Maria takes a shot. Interrupted. Mets take a long one. Here comes Addie G. Minute and a half left in the second. Addie G in neutral. Has to get around a couple of her own players. Dumps it into the Mets zone. Ooh, the Mets open up some nice space but can't take advantage. Frozen by Alley at 1:14 left in the second. Still 1-1. Mia, Maddie, Greta. Lauren, and Addie R. Mia steps in for the draw. Controlled by the Mets. Mets will take a shot, deflected off the side of the net. Lauren puts it to the boards. Maddie chases and bounces out of the zone. Greta will pick it up, and Mia will put it forward. 56 seconds left. Oh, uh-oh. Here come the Mets. Nice job by Lauren. Goal, beautiful goal by the Mets. That was a bummer all the way around. 36 seconds left in the second. That was a really nice goal. I can't believe she got her stick on that. All right, Mia gets it to Lauren. 33 seconds left in the second. Lauren off the boards, up to Maddie. Maddie takes it into the zone. Back to Lauren. Lauren slaps it. Glove save. Here come the Mets out of their zone. Cora blows a tire. Here comes Lauren. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And Cora fans. All right, second period will end 2-1 Mets. All right. Your Leaf Birds down 2-1 heading into the third. Last district game of the year. Let's see it, girls. All right, here we go. Clara for the draw, controlled by Cora. They somehow did not call that offsides. I'll take it. Around Lex. Nice hustle by Clara. Sorry. Uh-oh, we're in 4v2 territory here. Nice job by Addie G. Off the boards. Up to Clara. Clara will take it out of our zone. Skate through neutral. She's got Lex with her. There's Lex. Shoot. To Addie G. The shot. Pad save. Rebound. Another pad save. Beautiful save. And the Mets will dump it. Addie R picks it up. Long pass over to Lex. Loses the handle. Mets play it deep into the mega zone. Clara picks it up. Looking for Greta. Gets past Greta, but that'll be on net. Lex gets in the way. Back against the boards to Lauren. Lauren takes a nice shot. Glove save. Me in for the draw. She's got Maria and Greta with her. She's also got Addie R and Lauren. Maria back to Lauren. Lauren with a shot. Paddled away. Mia picks it up. Looks for the pass along the boards. Intercepted by the Mets. Here come the Mets. Nice job by Lauren. Picks it up. Gets through neutral. Great job by Lauren. Greta chases in the far corner. Behind the Mets net. Right to Mia. Mia takes a shot. Pad save. Mets will put it off the boards. Addie R picks it up. Shot right off of Mia's shin pad and into neutral. Lauren with the puck at neutral. Off the boards. Tipped by the Mets. Here come the Mets. Nice job by Cora to maintain the zone. Cora around one. Nice centering pass to Mia. Maria's there, just misses wide left. Nice job by Mia. Mets will try to clear, and they will. That'll be icing on the Mets. All right, draw controlled by the Mets. Right into neutral here. Long shot, wide right. Battle on the near side boards here. Gets up to Cora. Cora is able to chip it past her and out of the zone. Puck floating around in neutral on the near side boards. Mets will pick it up and bring it into the Omega zone. 11:20 left in the third. Here come the Mets. The centering pass, nobody home. Maddie chases to the far side boards. Dagny will pick it up in the corner. Addie G. Mets in the high slot. Shot. Save. Maddie will pick it up and get it out of the zone. That'll be icing on Omega. Mia in for the draw. Controlled by the Mets. Mets will skate it behind into the near side corner. Greta's able to clear the zone. That'll be icing again. Waved. Greta's able to control it with her skate. Gets it to Mia. Greta chases behind the net. Looking for a pass. Intercepted by the Mets. Oof. Lex gets absolutely destroyed, but gets up. She's fine. Greta along the near side boards. Addie R has it. Dumps it low into the zone. Lex chases in the far side corner. Mets pick it up. .9:55 left in the third. Lauren's able to hold the zone. Picked up by Lauren. Shot wide right. Cora chases along the near side boards. Able to tie up the puck. Mia will pick it up. Looks for a centering pass. Deflected. Here come the Mets. Into neutral. Centering pass goes Aubrey. Here comes Cora. Control the puck. And the Mets control. Lauren picks it up in her zone. Lauren with a deep pass. Lex picks it up. She's got a chance here. Lex, woo, into the netting. Cora battles on the draw. Puck sitting just on the edge of the circle. Out of the Mets zone through neutral. Here come the Mets. Nice blocker save by Allison. Dagny chases. Centering pass intercepted by Clara. Clara looking for the long pass to Maria. Gets it out of the zone. It's in neutral. Picked up by Dagny. Here come the Mets. Mets fan on the shot. In the high slot. Cora gets a piece. Mets are able to hold the zone. Finally get a hold of it. And can't clear the zone. Here come the Mets. Off the near side boards. Cora picks it up. The Mets take a one-timer. Misses just left. Centering pass by the Mets. Goes through two. Third one doesn't miss though. Goes all the way across. Nice job by Addie G to hustle and get over there. Go, Addie. Here comes Addie G into the zone. Takes a shot. Deflected. Maria picks up the puck. Skates it into the slot. Comes around. Intercepted. Oh, right back to Maria. Maria across ice to the near side boards. Mets trying to clear here. Can't. Cora picks it up. Cora will send it low. Clara will go and pick it up. 6:55. Steps up. Here's Lauren. Shot high over the net. Rebound. Greta chases. Pass Greta. Maddie chases too. Maddie will pick up a checking penalty. Hold the zone. Here's Mia coming in the circle. Shot. Rebound. I don't know why he blew the whistle. All right, here come the Mets trying to work it out of their zone. Coming through neutral. Picked up by Lauren. Slips off her blade. And she'll be able to send it up, but not out. Mets will wheel it around. Adiar chases. Coming up the boards, Adiar finds Mia. Intercepted by the Mets. Mets with the centering pass. Can't get the shot off. Mia will pick it up. Can't get it out of the zone. Paddled away by Allison. 5.5 left in the third. Leafbirds down 2-1 to the Mets. Nice hustle by Mia. Greta will clear the zone. All right, here come the Mets. We got 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. Nice interception by Clara. Able to take it into the Mets zone. Immediately sent out by the Mets through neutral into the Omega zone. Shot goes off of Addie G's shin. Lauren will pick it up. Clara gets a piece, but not out of the zone. Addie G picks it up. Now Lauren. Lauren will get it out of the zone. Clara chases, and Dagny's able to hold the zone. Clara sends it into the far corner. Clara will pick it up again. 4 minutes left in the third. Addie G picks it up. Cora's got it. Pushed off the puck and out of the zone. Nice job by Dagny through a couple. Gets it into the Mets zone. Clara picks it up. Loses the handle. Dagny's got it. Sends it low. And the Mets have the near side boards. Cora's able to get him to turn. Lex is there. Mets gets around several of them. Skates through neutral into the zone. That'll be offsides. All right, Mia in for the draw. Controlled by the Leafbirds. Sent across ice to Adiar. Adiar looking for the up the center pass, intercepted by the Mets. Lauren gets a hold of it. Maria blows the tire. Nice job by Lauren. Get free. Lauren's able to control. Come to the near side through neutral. Lose one. We'll try to dump it in. Goes off the shins. Long cross ice pass. Lauren will pick it up. Slap it in the zone. Greta chases in the far side corner. She's got Maria with her. The Mets come right through. Greta picks it up in the slot. Wide right. Mia chases to the far side boards. Nice job holding the zone. Greta picks it up. Fans on the shot. Pass over to Maria. Maria can't get a shot off either, and the Mets will pick it up. Mets will skate out of their zone through neutral. Coming into the Leafbird zone. Nice job by Addie R. Through the hands. Mia loses an edge. Addie R's there. Sends it long. Mets will pick it up at the red line and dump it. Icing is waved. Lauren picks it up. Minute 50 left in the third. Puck gets past Maria. Shot goes wide left. Mets will pick it up. Nice job by Addie R. Nice job by, I think that was Mia. Here comes Cora. Empty net for the Leafbirds. Minute 10 left. Nice job by Lauren. Maddie tries to get it over to Lauren, can't. An all-out blitz in the neutral zone here. Dagny's able to dump it deep. Clara chases, 55 seconds left. Empty net for the Leafbirds. Addie G steps up, is able to hold the zone. Mets are able to control it, get around a couple. Clara picks it up. Stuffed by the Mets. Nice job by Addie G. And the Mets clear. 35 seconds left. Dagny chases on the far side boards. Empty net here. Nice pass. Lauren gets demolished. Puck finally comes out to Addie R. 5 seconds left. That'll do it for the game. That's it. It's over.